Okay, well that changed something. Still does. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and I had this working so good earlier. Alright. One more time here. Bear with me. Hey, I think we finally got it. Once it stops spitting. So, finally, we are here on Can Farm, one of the new contest maps. There were several of them that apparently are available for playing now. So this is one that I decided to give a shot to. And before I get too far into this, can everybody hear me? Reply in chat. Nobody wants to type anything? Yes, no, you can hear me? No, you can't. I suppose if you can't, you're not going to type, but So we are harvesting canola. At a very slow pace. I have not done any kind of money cheat as of yet on this. I started at New Farmer, so I started with a bit of money. Crop destruction and lime. Oh, crop destruction's off, I guess. Lime is on. I want to play the map a bit before I really turn everything on. So I wanted to look here too. I think we only have field 1. Yeah, that's all it started me off with, was just field 1. So, I guess I need to know, can you hear me on this one? Now that all my fiddling is done. I see people coming and going. But I think I need another harvester here. This is really slow, or a bigger one. Let's see where the shop is. No, that's a teeny tiny one. A new bison, though. Or bison. $10,000. 14,000. 20,000 to lease. 14,000 to lease. I think we'll get the smaller one. My cat is being very vocal again. Alright. Now. Not that way. My sense of direction's about as good as Nick's. Now, I don't seem to be on the road according to the map. That's what's throwing me off. It's making it look like I need to go cross-country here. Oh, that's the railroad line that's showing up. Okay. Let's cross over the tracks. The shop's a long way away from the farm. I don't know if there's actually trains on here. I haven't seen one yet. As you can tell, I'm completely unfamiliar with this map. Alright, I'll put it in chat one more time. Please, somebody let me know if my sound is coming through okay. Yesterday's live stream was a total fiasco, and I do not want a completely silent video again. Okay, wonderful. The road ends. So we'll cut across the grass field. I should have stayed on the highway over there. Alright, finally it looks like I see another road. Yay, somebody, Morpheus, thank you, you can hear me. Another huge grass field here. So I decided to do this one. This looked like one of the least complicated of the new maps. Until I get a little more familiar with them. I decided to just do this one, so at least it's something new. The map just seems to be a bit off. Well, maybe not here. I guess I could have gone along the railroad line, but there are no roads here. Turn up the in-game volume? Okay. We'll go another 10%. How's that? I predict some teleporting in my future here. I can see where I need to end up. I do have crop destruction off. I could drive across the field, but... That's better. Okay, good. Thank you, Morpheus. I'll have to talk to you later, though. My hotkeys weren't working for switching scenes. What I had, what I had set up, it wasn't doing anything. So I must have did something wrong there. Okay, good. Thank you, Jason. Oh, sure. Here's a road. Okay. Yeah. My wonderful tablet seems to crap out on chat a lot. On chat a lot. I was just doing that. I had to shut it off because my tablet kind of locks up sometimes. It stops displaying the chat. Alright. Yeah, I was trying to run that Swiss farm on Oxygen Davids, and I was having a hard time finding the equipment there, so that's why I kind of put that one away for a little bit until I had more time to look at it. Okay, let's see. See what kind of things they have here. I guess once I'm done harvesting this one, there are other 195,000. Oof. Oh, no, it's potatoes. No wonder. Fertilizing. You know, that's not a bad one there. 104,000. You only lose 15,000 using renting and equipment. A sprayer. Yeah, I don't know. A couple of fertilizing ones here. Those are well worth it. Looks like. Oh, we'll have to look at one of those when I'm done with this. If I get one of those finished, that would give me enough money probably to sell both of these and get a bigger harvester. I'm trying not to use our really heavily modded ones as of yet. Hey, Tanya. So the maps I got. In addition to this one, I got the Swiss farm. I got this is Ireland. Forget which other ones right offhand. There were a couple others anyway. Oh, Durango. Did I say Durango? I got Durango. That's set in the United States, I guess. Alright, we'll get him going this way. This is a good sized field. hiding under the tree branches. Look at these. Does it look like it has a chrome joystick? It does. Fancy. Alright, well, so far this is going much smoother than last night's stream. Once I got my initial foobars out of the way. He's back, yay! My wife takes the dogs to the dog park, so the cats have to come down here and terrorize me while I'm trying to do this. Hello, Wayne. Good night, Tony. Well, welcome to Can Farm, Wayne. Oh, there's a little pond in the middle of the field. Okay. So he is... Oh, he's only at 35%. Okay, he's got a little ways to go yet. Can't farm. Oh, Morpheus. Can't find a road, that's for darn sure. They don't seem to have any roads out here. Lots of train tracks. Did Pat get his garbage recycling truck thing figured out? He was working on that last time I watched him. Well, I guess maybe that'll be updated at some point in time. Lord knows they've had a lot of unfinished maps here with that Walker Farm fiasco. Oh, Morpheus, I can't take stock equipment. I like the animation for them harvesting, though. Watching a harvester go 6 miles an hour is kind of excruciating. No, I haven't tried that one yet. I'm not sure I downloaded that one. I'll have to check. Alright, so... that other one is full? By golly, he is. I thought he had a bigger tank than this one did, but maybe not. So is the stream looking okay? We're coming through clear. It looks decent on my tablet. I'm gonna have to empty him soon. That must be my silo there, I'm assuming. Alright, trailer is full. Yeah, when I was doing the Oxygen David's Swiss map, they gave me a harvester. Heck if I can find the headers. So there's lots of room to put stuff here. Good deal. Good, good, good. Thank you, thank you. I just wanted to get an hour or so in here. Make sure things are working. Now they didn't do a game update when they did this, did they? It was just different mods for the contest, right? Good deal, Wayne. If you guys ever need any assistance with multiplayer stuff, I'd be happy to help you out. Of course, you probably have a lot of people saying, yeah, I'd be happy to help you out. Let him get turned around and come up beside him. So are you testing Pat's 3.0 map? I suppose you really can't say too much about testing people's maps. Oh, he goes faster. Holy cow. So you can see it when you break it. Yep. What's the other one at? 54%? Yeah, I don't want to spend all game on this one field. But it is my only field in the game so far. Yeah. See how he handles this. Super speed. He will not ignore your advice or what you find and fix it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Get off the tree. Alright. Is there anything I can do in the meantime? Yes, I can do fertilizer. Field 12. Which is field 12. Oh, that's an interesting shape field. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, don't buy it. Lisa. Oh, there's two of them in here. Oh, I hope this is Papa's. There's two of those in here. Now, let's see. I feel like what, the $6 million man? Oh no, I don't have enough money for that. Yes, I do. This is not a realistic series. Don't give me grief about it. It looks like I had to hit go live again for some reason. I guess that's... I never had to do that before. Did it come back? I take it didn't come back. My viewers are dropping like flies. Now it came back. Ah. Ain't technology grand? Alright, should start up again in a second. There we go. Well, I don't blame people for dropping off if the stream goes dead. And I can't figure out how to get it to come back. Well, using this thing should make short work of those fertilizing contracts. That should get me a couple $100,000 to fiddle around with equipment. Not that I didn't already cheat in $1 million. That stock equipment is so darn slow. Stubborn. It's not displaying. You mean, what am I set for on OBS? I didn't change it, so whatever we left it at, because it sounded like the stream was looking fine, so I wasn't going to mess with it. I was looking at my ping. My ping isn't displaying here. What do we have it at? 3,000, I think? Okay, so there's once around the field. Now we gotta start filling in the middle. I don't get their sound effects, though. Sometimes hearing rushing water in the middle of the field just doesn't make sense, no matter how close to a pond you are. Yeah, very possible. I mean, do you hear that? That sounds like waves crashing on the shore. Yeah, I think there's somebody fishing in the pond there. Gonna Get some crappies. I don't know if I trust anything in the middle of a farm field for fishing. I don't know if I'd eat anything I caught there anyway. Alright, I know there's still some behind me I probably missed. We'll look at the map in a second here. Trying to get as much of this as I can. Yeah, okay, not bad. Just a spot around the middle here. There's the start. I know I missed some right along the shore here. And that, I think, should about do it. Yep. Baby. Thank you. Sure, we'll take another one. Field is at 11. Alright, Wayne. Yeah, I know. Give it a second. It should be coming back shortly. There we go. Do you think I need to drop down the bit rate? Do you think that would have any effect on this? Yeah, that would be good. You know, I haven't tried to hook. I've got two monitors on my desk, but one of them is a really old one that I use for my work laptop. I doubt that it would be able to accept the signals from this video card, but I haven't tried it yet. I suppose I could. Now, I can tell, at least for right now anyway, I can tell on my tablet when it goes wonky because it starts to spin. But my tablet is kind of off to the side a bit, so. And of course, it's very small compared to a monitor anyway. But do you think adjusting the bitrate would make a difference? Water texture there, it almost looks like ice. What do you mean, converter? I mean, the other monitor that I had was a decent TV that had a DisplayPort input and an HDMI input. We tried both of them. You know, we got some high-end cables. And now I've lost my chat on my tablet. This isn't giving me a color. VGA to HDMI. I know it's got. I just don't think it's going to have enough oomph, like my TV did, to handle the output from this the video card. Oh, now my chat came back. Because I was so worried I'd mess something up when I was building it when I couldn't get a signal on my monitor. Oh, that's right. I can't start a worker on that. Papa was looking at why they can't have a worker in that spreader, so hopefully he'll get that fixed. Oh, yeah, I can do that in a sec here.
Connected. Yo, you there?
Lafayette, I am here.
Your TV monitor should pick up a signal. The output strength doesn't matter.
Well, it seemed to for the other TV.
What happened? Like when you hooked, what? How did you hook it up? HDMI or DisplayPort?
Both. We tried both.
You tried both, and you weren't getting anything at all.
Nope. It just kept saying no signal. And then I finally tried HDMI to my newer TV, which just had an HDMI input, and
Right.
that worked. So I don't really have high hopes for this older Samsung monitor.
Oh, that monitor will work definitely because they're designed for all computers. I got old monitors that still work on my machine.
Well, we'll give it a whirl.
Now, what are the hookups on that monitor? Is it just VGA and...
No, it's
and
HDMI. I don't know
It's
if...
HDMI?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you should have no problem with it then.
Now, I don't know if it's got more than one HDMI. I'll
Right,
have
so
to look.
your video card should have 2 HDMI and 2 DisplayPort.
Very possible. I'd have to turn again, but I mean it's the the Strix T80 Ti or whatever it is. So
Who's the manufacturer of it?
it's what is it? Who is it? The gaming or Oris? I don't know how to pronounce it. Let's see.
Do you know how to spell it?
AORUS, I think. AORUS.
AORUS.
I think if that's.
And it's a RTX 2080?
Yeah.
Is it the TI or
Yes.
non-TI?
TI.
Okay.
It was the $1,300 video card.
Let me see now. Let me see. Yeah, it came in a box like with like a falcon head or something on it. It looks like
Yeah.
Azorus Extreme.
Well, that's my motherboard. Is an Oris.
What about the GeForce NVIDIA? Is that an Oris?
See, that is the. Hang on a sec. I gotta look.
Like if you knew the manufacturer of it, I can look up the video card. Well, I actually found the AORUS GeForce RTX 2080 Ti Extreme.
Yeah, this is a Pro.
And if that's the one you got, you have 3 display ports and 3 HDMI ports on it.
Yeah, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 Ti. And the Pro.
Yeah. And the brand name was Aorus or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be able to hook up that Samsung monitor, no problem.
We shall see. It would be nice.
As long as you got an extra HDMI cable,
Oh, yeah.
it'll hook up.
I'm only using one of the outputs, video outputs right now, so.
Yeah, so on the back of your computer and your graphics card, you'll see 3 HDMI and 3 DisplayPort.
And I'll have to look. That Samsung might even have a DisplayPort input.
If it got DisplayPort, use that because DisplayPort don't require no power.
Yeah.
Like the way I got it, I got two of my monitors on my main PC. I got two of my monitors going into my main graphics, and they are both DisplayPort. And then my third monitor, I plug into my second graphics card, and I got that plugged in HDMI.
Okay.
Then on my other computer, I got one VGA, but I got a converter. It converts the VGA to HDMI.
Okay.
And that's just a cord, so you plug in VGA on one end, and it's got HDMI output on the other end.
Yeah. Wayne's back.
Because I'm using my DisplayPort. Now, this monitor, it's an Asus monitor. It's only a small one. But it's good for when I'm doing different editing and that, so I can have two screens.
Yeah.
And it's got three hookups on the monitor. It's got DVI, it's got a DisplayPort, and it's got VGA. I was very shocked it didn't have HDMI.
I thought HDMI was more common than DisplayPort, but
It is. But DisplayPort is actually better than HDMI. People just don't realize it yet.
see, and that's what I recently learned was that if it's possible, DisplayPort is preferred. Because I always thought HDMI was the top of the line.
You know what? You can take one DVI port, and you can get these connectors where it's DVI 1, so you plug it into your DVI and it branches off to 4. You can run 4 monitors off of one DVI port. Yep. Or not DVI, but DisplayPort. Yeah, because it don't require power, and it takes audio and video across the whole network.
The dog's chasing the cat down here. I think it's barking at him.
There's no other bark worse than the wife's bark, though.
Very true. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we recently got 2 kittens. The dogs are not impressed.
Nope. Dogs are never impressed because cats take priority.
And the poor cat just wants to be friends with the dog, and the dog wants nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do with it, but you give them time, they'll bond.
So far, it's been a few weeks. I don't know how long that's supposed to take, but
Oh, it takes a while, but they will.
no.
Pretty soon you'll see the dog lying down, the cat cuddled into it.
You know, that'll be the day, I guess.
Then you know, yeah, that's the way it is.
Alright, let's get this guy going fertilizing again.
Especially if you've got a border collie, they're pretty good dogs.
Mischievous? Oh, holy
Oh,
cow.
yes.
I swear this dog can levitate if there's something he can get into.
I got a dog that likes bouncing off the walls. It's a silky toy terrier. She thinks her bark is louder than her bite.
Yeah.
Put it that way. Like she'll stand out on the patio and she sees another dog, she goes crazy. But then if you had her on her leash and you're out walking at a park and she sees a big dog, she's between your legs.
Yeah.
We calls her the patio bandit. You're all big and mighty when you're on that patio.
You can't get me up here.
Is that Papa Smurf's fertilizer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Look at the spread on that.
My only issue with it is you can't hire a worker.
It won't accept workers. Oh,
No.
he better fix that.
Oh, he's working on it. And he's going to check how quickly it goes through Lime.
I wonder if it'll work with Courseplay.
Don't know.
Probably not.
Oh, and those harvesters fill up so quick.
I had to turn the volume off on the stream because of the delay.
Yeah.
And I hate hearing myself on audio. Maybe that's why I don't get many people on my stream. Maybe they hate hearing me too.
Well, I don't know.
I noticed 2 people are after leaving since I started talking. Yeah, I think on your next stream, like the stream is going great. When it's running, every now and again it'll start reloading.
Yeah.
Now that could be the bit rate, it could be YouTube.
Yeah.
Right? But when we did this upload speed test on yours, I think we set it to 2500 because I said it was a little tiny bit low.
Yeah, so I can certainly drop it down and see if that makes a difference.
And it's not going to change the quality of your video.
Yeah.
Right? All the bitrate does is it basically is the size of your video. Right? Like if you recorded, like I tested it. So when I was recording videos, I did a recording and I set the bitrate at 15,000. And say the video when it was done was 1.2 gigs.
No.
That's how big the video was. Then I did another stream and I set the bitrate to 40,000. The quality was just a little tiny bit better, not much. But the size of the file was 3 times the size.
Yikes.
Yeah, the higher the bitrate, the bigger the file.
The bigger the file. Okay. Yeah, it's on you. I don't like... Honestly, I don't care for the 100-meter headers. They're too big. I can't see the ends of them. Maybe if I could scroll out far enough where I could see the whole thing, but I just don't care for them.
No, I don't mind the 45-meter header is the biggest I'd want.
Those crazy cutters, though, no,
Right.
No, thank you.
Yeah, like they're just too. Like, to be honest with you, the biggest I go is, the one we use on the Don Diego competition, that one that pops out.
Yeah.
I don't mind that one. That's not too bad.
That's still bigger than I like to use, but I stick with the 45.
One of my streams.
I stick with the 45, so that's as big as I go.
Yeah, and like I don't really like. I'll use modded equipment on my series, but it's really a pain in the butt because like I'm harvesting a field and I'm doing like 6 miles per hour.
Yep. That's why
it's
excruciatingly slow.
Nick and the guys, and you get the field done in a few minutes. And then I did that baling contracts the other day. It took me 2 full streams to do 4 baling contracts.
Yep. Yeah, I watched a little bit of that. It's like, oh, God, I can't even watch people doing this. Much less do it myself.
Yeah, try doing it yourself.
No. Okay. Oh, I missed a spot on the edge of the field. I did. All right there.
Now, what were you saying? You tried the Swiss map, but you were having trouble with it?
Well, I can't find the bloody header.
It's in your garage, but you can't find it on the map.
I don't know where it is. I guess I haven't. I didn't even look through the garage, but I mean, they give you a harvester. They have to give you a header.
Yeah, they give you. I think the starting one on Oxygen Davids is the Ideal 8T.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I couldn't find it. It's kind of a strange setup. There's lots of buildings that don't seem to have a function, or at least I can't get into them.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. A lot of them maps are not finished yet.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, because apparently with that Swiss map, there's a contest outside of the mod contest, and it's this Swiss group that's got it, and they got them 3 entries, and all the other ones, they're basically putting them out there because they're part of the mod contest. But yeah, what I do is I drop your bit rate to 2500.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that for next time.
Yeah,
It should be
definitely.
coming back here shortly.
All right, Matt, you carry on. I got to run for a bit.
Yep, I'm gonna probably end this pretty quick here anyway, so.
Yeah, it's pretty good though. Like when it's going, the quality is excellent. The sound is really good. Now, where we did that, I told you to change it in game. Like I said, we might have to adjust that a bit. So I found the tractor volume was a bit low at first.
Okay, yeah, so bumping
that's
that
why I
up,
got
that
you to
worked
bring it
good.
up. Yeah, I didn't know how else to do it, so I said I'll message him on Steam. Hopefully he gets it.
Yep. Yeah, that worked just fine, so.
Yeah. All right, Dragon Buddy.
Alright, we'll catch you later.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your stream.
You.
User disconnected from your channel.
Alright, should be coming back in a sec, guys. He's off in the water. Should be coming back in a sec. Come on, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna finish up this field and then I'm gonna call this one quits. There's not too much left. So that's my first look at this map. Yeah, I can tell there's definitely some room for improvement on it yet. And I think I'm not going to subject you to the rest of harvesting this field, so I think I'll end it here. Thank you very much for sticking through all the trials and tribulations. I appreciate that. If you're a sucker for punishment, go ahead and hit the like button. And maybe even subscribe for more of this. We'll get better at it. I will. I will get better at it. So until then, folks, thank you very much, and we will catch you on the next one. Take care.